Yeah, Ray's all in now.
Yeah. I've noticed on mine, I switched over to chemicals between because I was having trouble because we were going from solid to that and getting shitty quick.
Yeah.
The chemicals are awesome.
Yeah.
They keep the shit.
Yeah.
I haven't had to change the water in 2 months. I was having to do it every 2 weeks.
We're 2 weeks? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're trying to stop sweating in between, but you really don't.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about contrast therapy?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Most people have to take a shower.
I'm not comfortable.
I know.
And I'm the only one that uses the cold plunge, and just my gun.
Mine gets really stringy. Mine gets really stringy if I don't change it. If I do that.
Yeah, I just dry off them with some chemicals. It keeps it down.
Yeah.
I thought I did the right thing from Tuesday. I still couldn't button it.
Dude, I mean, you were doing the right thing. You're doing the right
I know I'm doing this right.
You're doing the right thing. Like, you're moving well. I just gotta get you to relax.
Yeah, he's the hardest guy to know whether you know how to do a choke hold. He's had to know that in your own path.
Like, I don't know.
I'm like, most people, you've been alright.
I started laughing and I'm like, God damn it! I swear to God, this is it.
And then you start thinking, is he teaching me
And
wrong?
I'm like, what am I fucking up? No, he's just really big.
Yeah. And the depressing thing is you find out later, it's like you were out of position by
Yeah,
like
you were
quarter
right.
inch. How you could have
Like, oh no, it's just one little
How
thing.
you could shift that much? I mean, good job.
Thanks for
See you, Professor.
playing today.
See you, brother.
See you guys.
Welcome back.
Nice.
You had that all the way.
You would have had to break it, of course, break
Yeah.
the grip that you had. That was. I was waiting for you to fall back faster because you've done that
Yeah.
in the recent past, but
Yeah.
that was super
Right.
tight all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, as long as you hold that grip when you sit back, there's almost no way they're getting out.
Okay.
We don't have time to look at this.
Oh, it's the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 side.
Like a Nintendo game?
I think this one was the first PlayStation. A little less than great, a little less than great.
Do you know who the big bad voodoo daddies are?
I remember that.
So I was on a hip task force in Sarasota, and one of the county guys, he was their original bass player. He's a cop now. He was in the movie.
Have a call it, yeah.
They're in,
Now cross space.
Swinger? Yeah. He's also, I think they won a Grammy because he can vote on the Grammys. He gets all the music every year.
That's funny.
Yeah. He's a cop now.
See that?
Or was.
Yeah, I always wondered what happened.
Yeah, he was a bass player.
Huh. It's Jitsu Riot. You went there one?
Yeah. Yeah, he was on the computer one day. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm voting on the Grammy. Like,
Go back to where you were.
like,
This grip
how do you do that?
No, go to the camera grip like you have.
Like, you won a Grammy, like, who are you?
Yeah. Now, you can hold and get a gi. Hold my gi over. Now you can let go with this
Kind of stuff.
Yeah. Especially when you get it tight, like it's not under my belt.
Right.
But if you can pull this tighter, and then now you've got the same level of control with one hand. So just from like a control perspective,
Okay.
it's not something from a technique wise that you really have to remember. So go for it, we'll finish it. Keep going. It's usually this other way. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, good, Frank.
Bottom hook, put this foot on my
Definitely
hip
picking up the hand
and
fine.
push and open your knee that way. And then that loosens
Got a lot of strength.
And then you can get it around. Then we have to adjust here. All right, finish. What are you doing here?
That's honestly our first big hurdle. Getting that hand fine. Like getting in a position you can use them. Like constructively.
Yeah, that Kimura grip, it's less effective with the gi when they're out and about.
Yeah.
But you can also get it and then feed it further too and have a stronger grip and just more detail. But that's I think I remember Eric working on it with me or whatever, but yeah, if you're in that spot and you can hold that arm somehow or whatever, you feed that lapel through. I had Derek today, he went to go, he was on his side and I had him here and he was trying to fight and I got both hands with one lapel. It basically came through over like right here and he was stuck like this. So I basically had two arms controlled with one grip. And from a control perspective, right, like you have to adjust how you're moving from there and where you're gonna go.
Right.
But from a sport jiu-jitsu competition control perspective,
There it is.
you can get into a point to where now you get your points, right? Or you can move them in a way to where you can take it back, get more points, and then try to finish those kinds of things. And I know this isn't your first competition, but it's just like it's a different mindset, you know, like
It definitely is.
in here, you're like, hey, let's shove his head to the mat, let's control, let's try some things, and that's all fantastic. But like then it's kind of hard sometimes when you go into the competition to not try to keep hunting for those subs.
Yeah.
It's like if you're 5 points plus up, they have to do
Hang out.
multiple things to beat you. Like they can't even just take your back necessarily to beat you. Like they got to do a couple things.
Right.
And so it's like,
So I gotta get the
not that I'm a proponent of, oh, I'm 5-7 points up, let me just chill here and cook you and stall kind of thing, but I'm a fan of strategy and what's gonna win.
Right.
And you know, like for me, if it's like an absolute match and it's you and I going, typically it's gonna be better for you to rack up points. You're gonna have a better opportunity against me to rack up some points
submitting
and then
some
maybe
things
try to
at the
submit at
end.
the end, right? Wear me out and then go for it at the end when you're up 10 points to try to finish.
Can you try that about getting that bottom hook in one more time?
Yeah.
I end up there a lot.
Yep.
And did someone teach you that? To put that
Yeah,
up on?
Professor Ryan.
Okay.
So if we end up,
Let's say we
yeah,
end up this
right,
way.
and I'm here. What I'm gonna wanna do is I'm gonna wanna come out, right? So like you kinda have to control the gap. You can put, right, because if you're pushing there, you can at least get this up. And now I have to try to, right, yeah. And I have to try to get this leg up and over, and while I'm trying to do all that, you're able to control.
So let's say I'm here.
Right.
And I come here.
Yeah, as soon as you, like, I can't do anything. And then as soon as I come up, as soon as I try to come back, I'm coming in underneath this. Now we may end up in a spot where I'm a little bit further down than you like or whatever, but it doesn't matter from a points perspective, you got the points.
Yeah.
As soon as you get the hooks in, you get your points.
Yeah.
Well, not as soon, right? You got 3 seconds or anything. Like, and then, so like, that's the complementary to the other one, right? If you have the bottom in and not the top,
Right.
then you do the one where
I know
you
the top one.
extend
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. That one you taught me. and you
Yeah,
did
I
a
was
lot.
talking to Professor Ryan about it after. One of the things that I forgot to mention because it just like didn't click with me, scissor your legs slowly and carefully because it puts a lot of pressure on their back.
Okay.
But when you get this leg over and you're here, pinch and scissor your legs and then open. And that puts a lot of pressure on the lower back. And yeah, it's out of like, you really don't have any choice but to move at that point. When you were doing it before, you were moving quick, which is great. But like if you go slow and put the
You're saying
pressure.
if I have this here.
Yeah. Yeah, but scissor your legs. Pinch your knees, like almost like you're doing an armbar. Right? Yeah, that's way terrible. Yeah. There's no way I'm. Yeah. And so like obviously you can be a little bit more aggressive with the competition. I don't think you're really gonna like hurt somebody.
No.
It's not like you're breaking an arm or something.
Right.
It's definitely, Professor Ryan was like, listen, you know, when you're doing it in here, just go a little bit slow. Some of us are older, some of us, you know, like whatever. And it does, like, because especially when he did it to me, as soon as he like squeezed his legs, I wanted to like just move. It was just, yeah, it's just a weird spot.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.